But I'm feeling pain.
Okay, I'll come right now. Okay. Okay, my son is somewhere around. I'll need to keep dashing off at least so that he doesn't feel like I'm neglecting him when this is already have been at home for a while. So he was very excited when he saw I'm at home. Doesn't matter that I'm sick. Okay, I'm not sick. I'm not sick. Cancel that. Feeling unwell. Just for now, it's going to go. So now let me just get back. Um, so what I was talking about is your interest free days. Let me just go back a bit. Your interest free days, I'm not sorry, your interest on your statements and how you charge and how we get to that amount. So I've already explained that your cash withdrawals are charged per day. Okay, we break that down and add that per day. And the interest that you have been charged on the first day is added on the amount of the second day. For instance, I was explaining with 30,000. So if you have withdrawn 30,000 and you pay it in 15 days, so we'll charge you the 30,000, you get the interest per day because maybe it's 4% of withdrawal charges. We get that per day, and then if your interest maybe per day will be maybe 0.71, I'm giving an example, 0.71, then we'll do 0.71 times 30, okay, over 30. Okay. Okay, basically we'll get your interest for that. It's over 100, sorry, for this percentage. So it's maybe 0.7 something or 0.27 times 30 over 100 to get you the amount that you're supposed to pay that day. Then we add that to the next day. And guess what? The next day you have 30,000 outstanding. So we'll do 30 plus that interest and then we'll calculate the interest again and move it on. That's what you call cumulative interest. Okay? Almost what we use as compound interest when you're probably earning interest on your account or on your fixed deposit or not fixed deposit, when you're adding on savings accounts that have cumulative interest. So now that's what we do. Okay, so we'll charge you an interest, a daily interest, until the day that you make that payment. Okay, now coming now to another interest that you're charged is the interest upon that transaction being done. Okay, for us, what we have, or most banks in Kenya, to be 3.5% or 4% upon doing that very transaction. So, meaning if you're withdrawing 30,000, 4% is charged immediately. So, when you're doing an ATM withdrawal, instead of it being an ATM charge, like now maybe a small amount of 35 shillings or 40 shillings, we charge you 4% of what you're doing. Okay? If it's 30,000, then it will be 4% of 30,000. That's immediately. Then, if you realize how it's done, then you realize ATM withdrawals are really high. Anytime you do cash over the counter, it's high. What I see working for me is, why can't I use my current account unless it's really, really okay? I've been running my card for about, say that 7 years, or that 6 years, 6 something years, and I've never had a chance. I've had emergencies. But what I see is, much as crazily the emergency is, I've never taken my coins to withdraw from my ATM, from my credit card, because I never want to get used to that. I use my credit card for swiping, machines, online transactions. That's what I use my card for. Emergency buying. I'd rather, if I'm withdrawing the money, I'm withdrawing from the ATM to then have basically use for things in my house. Maybe buy things. If I think that's an emergency. I'm talking about you. I don't think shopping is an emergency. I plan for that. But if I think that's the emergency I'm talking about, what I will do, I will go buy stuff. It's cheaper because your transactions that you use your card on, they remove your charged interest at the end of the month. Basically, if your statement date is the way I had explained yesterday, we are billing you for 30 days and then you're paying 25 days or in 30 days. So how about paying before the 30th day for your credit card? Even if it's 10%, then you'll be charged interest on the remaining amount in your account, but you can handle that. It's better than having also the other charges that are on your account, penalties and stuff for not paying your credit card, or you have your credit card blocked. Maybe you need to, maybe you're traveling. So I hope I've been clear about your interest. Okay, I think I'm going to explain interest-free periods on my next video. Okay, please see the disclaimer here down. Transcribe to my channel. You will learn a lot. Everyone these days is getting a credit card. I think you will be amazed at different things. Okay, actually I've changed my mind. I'm going to continue about your interest. I don't want to have a great amount of things about the same thing. Videos about the same thing. So I'm going to explain it right now. Okay? And my son keeps coming in, so it's very likely after this video I'm going to have to give some time. So now